Hi guys, I'm Burgundy. This is episode 1 of a series that I think I'm going to continue calling Everyday Yoga. This is yoga and sleep. So we're going to talk about how to prepare for sleeping and good quality sleep. You want to make sure that you've got a dark room. I just read something the other day that said the ideal temperature for sleep is somewhere between 60 and 67. That's actually a pretty broad range. My house is at 62 degrees when we sleep. Anything more than that, especially in the wintertime, I melt. So you want to have a nice quiet room. No cell phones right before bed. Do not check your email right before bed. This gets your brain activated, might get you upset, frustrated, or thinking about how you're supposed to respond. Just don't do it. I like to do only analog things, only paper things in the bedroom. Reading books. My Sudoku is all by hand. I like to drink just maybe a cup of water right before bed, especially during the winter time. The heat in the house dries me out, so I like to just have a little bit, not too much. I don't want to pee 3 or 4 times a night. I also like to do some breathing exercises right before I go to bed. Couple of breathing techniques that I try. One is just a nice slow breath where you're taking 3 beats on your inhale and 6 beats on your exhale. And so that slower exhale is what really slows you down. So it would be something like this. You get the idea. Another breathing technique that I like is alternate nostril breathing. So you're using right hand. Your thumb is used to cover up the whole of your nostril. I don't recommend pushing into the nostril flap itself. That sometimes, especially if you've got a little bit of a snotty nose, you don't want to make it sticky. So the thumb covers up the right nostril. The pinky closes off the left nostril. So it would be something like this. Inhaling up the left side. Switch your hand and you're exhaling out the right. Complete your exhale. Once you finish your exhale, inhale to the right. Switch your hand, exhale to the left. A few asana poses that you can do before bed. Again, you're looking to slow down. You're not looking to have a big active practice right before bed. If you did have an evening yoga practice, try to space that at least an hour before you plan on going to bed, because sometimes that can really boost your energy. Even if it's a nice calm practice, it does get you activated. So right before bed, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour before bed, you're going to do some slow things. Nice easy stretching. So maybe some Paschimottanasana. I'm going to get my pillow out of the way here. So maybe some Paschimottanasana, maybe Janu Sirsasana. I do not recommend sun salutations. They're called sun salutations because you do them in the morning, you're saluting the sun. Moon salutations, on the other hand, I do recommend. They're done very slowly. They're very similar to sun salutations, where you're moving through the poses. But instead of bringing your arms all the way overhead, maybe you bring your arms up halfway. Or maybe you don't bring your arms up at all. One thing that I really like is reverse tabletop. So you've got your feet hip width apart. I can't talk for some reason. Fingers pointing towards your hips. Simply inhaling up, bringing your hips to shoulder height, looking up to the ceiling, and slowly exhaling, coming down. This is all you're doing. Just do this a few times. This is one of those movements that it's nice and slow, and you're maybe just tiring yourself just a little bit more. Maybe you're using the last bit of energy that you've got for the day, and you're lowering down. Maybe even some little back bend. So you're just doing some nice, just a little bit of movement in your low back and your upper back. Not anything big. You don't want to do anything strenuous. And maybe draw yourself back into child's pose. One other recommendation that I have right before bed would also be giving thanks or some meditation, some gratitude. You're looking for pleasant thoughts before you go to bed. Okay, this is why we don't do email right before bed. Pleasant thoughts. The name of the game, again, is to try to sleep solidly throughout the night. I know that the Fitbit that I used to have, you could tap it right before bed and let it know that you were going to sleep, and then tap it when you woke up, and it would record how active you were throughout the night. That can be very telling. You may not realize how much you're flipping and moving around in the middle of the night. We're going to talk about a couple different ways to sleep. Number one, avoid sleeping on your belly. If you're looking to sleep 6 to 8 hours a night, this is not an ideal way to sleep. If you do have tension in your low back, get some pillowing as much as it takes. Get a thicker pillow, get a bolster, put it underneath your thighs. Now, head and neck. And the winning combination that I found was 2 pillows, nice thick, firm pillows. This bottom pillow, see how well you can see this here. So this bottom pillow is resting just underneath my shoulders. This next pillow, I slide in and it meets the tops of my shoulders and supports my head. Ta-da, that's it. But it's 2 pillows, okay? So I want you to see, I feel so comfortable right now. I can't even, okay, I gotta keep going with this video. My head and neck are completely supported. So watch what happens to my head, my neck, my throat, my chin when I remove this top pillow. Right now I can put my hand underneath my neck. It is not supported, it's tipped up, my chin is tipped up. This is gonna cause me to snore. I swear I don't snore, but Erin says I do. Erin says I do. Double your pillow. Give your head support. It takes time. If you're used to side sleeping or belly sleeping, sleeping on your back takes time to get used to. On top of that, giving yourself extra lift in your head, that takes some getting used to as well. So if you don't fall asleep instantly when you first start practicing with a couple of pillows, give it time. Your body does have to adjust. Now, side sleeping. This is where I really excel. The leg pillow, put it between your legs. Okay, if you've got a body pillow, go for it. If you're pregnant, this is your sleeping position. The thing that you're trying to support is this big heavy leg. And so if you've got low back pain, simply putting a pillow there, I mean, I can almost feel that instantly. I mean, simple as that. Okay, the other thing. So when you're a side sleeper, what you're trying to accomplish is filling in the space between your ear and the floor. So you can see, so this is probably, I don't know, 5 inches, 4.5, 5 inches, something like that. So again, 2 pillows. This first pillow is going to come right up to my shoulder. The second one is going to come right in to support my chin and my head. And there you go. I like to keep my arms straight out. So if you can, we've got a king size bed, so it's got its own zip code. We've got all this space to sleep like a zombie almost. Let me show you the alternative. So we're going from where my head is supported by 2 pillows, my neck is nice and parallel to the bed, and then when I go to this, yeah, so you can feel this, you've got this stretch that's happening on the opposite side of your neck. And you're doing this for 7 hours a night. I sleep 7 hours, so I'd be doing this for 7 hours a night. Not only is this putting all this stretch on this side of my neck, that's going right down my back into my shoulder blade. So that is what's causing a trigger point in my shoulder blade. The other thing that's happening is because my 12-pound head, okay, this bowling ball, is now not supported, and it's crushing down onto my chest and right onto my shoulder, okay? And if you've got even lower pillows, I've seen people with really, really flat pillows. Stop it. So if the more weight that you're putting onto this right shoulder, you're crushing it. Fill in the space between your ear and your shoulder. Use 2 pillows. If you've got 1 pillow that's doing the trick, then that's fantastic. If you've got a body pillow, use it. I don't guarantee things, okay? That's just not how I work. But I can almost guarantee that with proper pillow and head support and leg support, back pain that you're having, especially upper back pain in your shoulder blades, when I started doing this with proper pillows, I saw results that next morning. Try it. Give it a shot. The last round of pillows that really were successful for me, I went to Target and it was the week that the kids were coming back to Ohio State. Everything was on sale. I think each pillow was like maybe $5. Do not spend $100 on a pillow. I mean, what I found, these really expensive pillows, they didn't do the trick. Good morning. So I wanted to be authentic about this video. So once you wake up, I'm whispering because Aaron's still asleep. It is not even 5 a.m. yet. My alarm hasn't gone off. So my alarm may go off while we're recording this. So first thing when you wake up, sit up in bed. You don't have to, my cats are going to sneak in. You don't have to get out of bed. You don't have to get on your mat. Hi, Jonas. He wants to go outside, but it's too early. Just sit on your mat, or just sit on your bed, and just get up and do some just gentle rotations, just like we do at the beginning of my classes. Yeah, just like this. And then maybe some in the opposite direction. And then grab onto your shins, rock over your sit bones. Oh, yeah, clearly I need to support my back more at night. So I can feel that extra tension in my low back, whatever I did yesterday, and how I slept. Grab onto your knees, inhale your chest forward, exhale it back. And then maybe some chin lifts. Inhaling and exhaling. And you can start your day with breath of fire. So light sniffing through your nose. Go for like 30 seconds. Lord, not 30 minutes. 30 seconds to a minute. And after everybody's coming in, here comes Sarah. And after you've gone to the bathroom, and I did that before this video, there was no way I was going to make the video because I did have a little bit of water before bed. Hi, Sarah. So have not all of this. This is, I usually fill this up to go to the studio, but what I like to do is have about a pint of water first thing in the morning. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me drink a pint of water, but just know that that feels really great because I'm so dehydrated, because it is 62 degrees in the house, but it's dry heat because of the winter. In the summertime, it's still because of the heat of the summer. We don't use air conditioning in the house. So I'm still drinking a pint of water in the morning in the summer as well. So those are my tips for waking up. Some gentle body movement, breath of fire, water. Then get out of bed, brush your teeth, go to the bathroom, and come to yoga class. And maybe brush your hair. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please send me an email, berg@yogahappiness.us, or leave a comment in the video. I hope you sleep well. Let me know how it goes. I'm going to take advantage of the pillows that I've got right now. Oh my gosh, seriously, I excel at this. I love pillows. Good night.